Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Yama Poison here, just me, myself, and I, back again for another video. So today's video is gonna be maybe short, kind of long video on my input on the community. Not too long ago, Haseo Lightning uploaded a video, basically just talking about his views and opinions on the community and what he thinks are the bad parts and what he thinks could be improved. And then shortly after that, he uploaded another video about what he want to do about it. He basically just talked about adding in new people and just trying to improve the community, try and build it up again, you know, because the community is mainly known or full of people who have been around for the game since Generations days, like myself, him, Haseo Lightning, both Heroes, Dark Mask, you know, Beast Gone, fucking people who've just been around for the longest time. Yeah. And his solution was saying you know, to add in new people. And also I've seen both these videos, and both videos he said more points than this. He said in his first video how you know, people aren't getting enough help, you know, in terms of training. There's some disrespect going on, and I'm gonna put Haseo Lightning's channel in the description below, so be sure to check out Haseo Lightning, because he actually did sort of gave me some influence on making this video right now. I wouldn't have really made this, because people have actually asked me a lot recently, Yama, what's your input in the community? What do you think about the Storm community itself? Because, you know, you're doing these tournaments, and you talk to all these people, and you got all these, you know, fucking friends, so you know, you must know a lot of people, and you must talk to a lot of them. So what is your input on the community? What do you hear, and what do you know about it? Basically, this video will just give you that answer, so, yeah, just sit back, relax, play some Naruto, and listen to me talk for a fucking stupid amount of time. So when I watched Haseo Lightning's first video, he basically talked about the problems in the community, saying how you know, there's some disrespect going on and things like that, and I can see it. I've been in some tournaments where there's been some misunderstanding in terms of communication between people, and a few people got off on the wrong foot. Misconceptions have been thrown out there, and we weren't really able to advance because of that. That's just the briefs I'm going to give. I'm not going to give names, I'm not going to show any more specific scenarios. That's just brief scenarios that happen constantly within tournaments and things. Actually, tonight, speaking of tournaments, I will be in the Red Cloud tournament, so be sure to check out Falco and Q-On2's stream. Shout out to those guys, and you'll see myself and about 40 other people. No, I'm in this chat, there's so many fucking people. But yeah, I think it's 9 PM Eastern, or 6 PM Eastern. Just go to their channels for the information. It will fucking be there. It's going on for about 2 to 3 days. Yeah. But anyways, I digress. So my input on the community is that I actually love the Storm community. I've been around since Generations on Mitch Demand 7. That was my previous account, as you may or may not know. Revolution was the time when Yama Poison came around. I got much stronger, now known as a pro player to some, maybe many, I don't know. I consider myself a pro player, and I try to compete in this game as much as possible. Obviously, being around and being very active within this community, I do see a lot of ups and I do see a lot of downs. The downs being that some people sort of get personal feelings involved. You know, it's good to obviously compete, and it's good to maybe throw out a little banter, trash talk that doesn't really mean anything, you know, saying oh bro, you know, you caught those 2 L's yesterday, I'm about to give you your 3rd today, you know, just some weak trash talk that doesn't really mean anything. But then sometimes, because it's a fighting game, and I think there's this mentality to people that they don't want to fucking lose no matter what, they're nah, this can't be happening, no, this can't be happening. So, you know, they just start saying some random shit, saying, yeah, well, that's why your bitch ass suck, because, you know, you fucking lost the first to 5-5-0 to fucking this guy. It's just what kind of relevance does that have? And then that sparks an argument, because that guy feels attacked, and nobody wants to feel attacked, right? If you feel attacked, you're gonna want to come back bigger and fucking stronger than that guy. So he comes back saying, yeah, well, that's why your ass got fucking 2 songs back in Generations. Who cares about fucking Generations? So then, you know, you know, these 2 guys are going at it, their feelings are getting hurt, and, you know, it's just damn. And then, you know, other people get dragged into it, and other, you know, people from both sides are arguing with one another, and wars are happening, and it's where the community sort of fall apart. And that's what I see. That's the opinion that I have, that's so common within the community, is that there are people just arguing a lot, way too much. And not only that, I actually do have a thing on the about the in-game stuff. That's because Super Sasuke Indra and I have been speaking a lot recently, and he actually wanted me to say in this video today that the main complaints he has are the people who complain in ranked. Basically, when you're going into ranked, and also I find this stupid as well. If you're gonna be playing ranked, and yourself, you could be choosing like, I don't know, fucking, let's say Sasuke the Last, Hashirama with the shurikens, and maybe Pain or Itachi, or I don't know, some like really like well built team. I just pulled that out my ass. It's probably not even that good. And then like, your opponent picks like, I don't know, Jiraiya with like Tsunade, or maybe a Minato with a Kushina support, like some one support like mid-tier type shit, might not really get you far. And then once obviously they lose due to like, the matchup, or maybe just the level of play, I don't fucking know. The person who lost starts complaining, saying, "Oh, dude, you ran the whole time," or "Dude, you played this certain way," or "Dude, you played like a real bitch," like you didn't play the way I wanted you to play. And this basically comes around with the whole legit thing. If you want to have my opinion on how I think about the legit playstyle, please go to my video lower somewhere in the channel. It says Yama's opinion on legit players, and I have like a 14-minute rant on that shit. I'm not about to do that shit again. But basically, it's just what Super Sasuke Intro wanted to say, and what I'm saying for him in this video is that you shouldn't have to complain in ranked match. Player match maybe, because it's not as it's not as a big deal. It's not as deep. But in a ranked match where you're playing to get BP, where there's no holds barred, you use everything that the game gives you, there's no need to complain. That's another part where the community sort of drifts off a little bit. They're attacking each other for no reason, for taking L's that they can easily fix. You get beaten a certain way, and the way you got beaten, it looks to you as if like, oh man, that looks so like fucking good. Like, how do I can't get past that playstyle. That playstyle's gay, dude. Like, nah, there's no getting past it. And then they just start attacking you for like, oh dude, you're a bitch for using that fucking playstyle, You're like, fuck you, man. And it doesn't fucking help anyone or anything. But moving on, yeah, back to my opinions again on the communities. I agree with that, and I agree with what Haseo has been saying. Haseo has also been saying in his video that people haven't really been getting a lot of help. That's true. And I'm sort of guilty of this, because I do try to give help, don't get me wrong. I make videos, I try to help, and I try to answer as many questions as possible in terms of tactics, skills, tech, anything that I know. I like to post out there, you know me, I post tutorials on guard manipulation, whatever. I've been posting tutorials about, my memory's terrible, but whatever I know and do in fights, you may see me hollow stepping, you may see me still doing like fucking support combos, but they're like little 2-hit, 3-hit versions because they've been nerfed. I will relay that onto people just to try and help the community, and that's something that Haseo has been saying. There are people who obviously are struggling to improve, but they can't find anything or anyone to help them get further because people don't want to help. I mean, I'm not saying that there's like every fucking higher up or pro in the game can't, or have this mentality. There are people who've actually helped me. I've had people who are much better than me take time to help me, which I'm very grateful for. But there are some unfortunate people that don't actually have that, and it's kind of like a drawback in the community, because then it makes those players who can't get anywhere give up on the game and go play something else. Then the community is losing players, and then we're not getting as much competition, which is quite sad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the current competition at the moment with the current pros that are around right now. But what Haseo was also saying is that we need to bring in new players, get them good too, have like new faces, because everyone thinks differently. Imagine if we've got some new faces and they think of some new characters with some new playstyles and stuff, shit that we don't usually do. Dude, like, we're gonna have some good ass games. Like, really, like, good ass game. I think the main thing that we need to do in this community is help each other out to the best of our ability. Now, I have people messaging me sometimes and they say, Yama, can you help me, or can you teach me, or shit like that. I can train you, and my version of training is I keep beating you until you adapt and get better. But I realize that's not really the way to do it. Basically, my way of helping people is just to train them and keep beating them, but also give them constructive criticism and advice. Give them something to build on. Give them a reason, give them an excuse to improve further and get better at the game. That's basically my input in the community. Is like, it's not bad, but it can be better. I try to stay as optimistic as possible in the community, because back like in Storm 3 Gens and Ref days, I used to be like a real little shit with a very narrow mind, and I used to go talk shit to anyone who played meta. That's how I was back then. I was really ignorant, super ignorant. But now I don't see it as that. I see meta as actually more of an open-minded way to play. Ever since I started playing meta, I improved tenfold, much more better, you know. I'm up there. I can beat pros who I used to look up to and struggle and dream of beating, you know. It's just, and you know, I think what we need to do as a community, we need to come together. We need to stop bringing in personal feelings, because people bring in personal feelings and then they get their feelings hurt too easily. You know, don't get your feelings hurt. If someone says something to you that pisses you off, maybe just in a PM, just say something civilly to them. Don't reply with, you know, if someone calls you a bitch, don't, you know, reply with a bitch back, because if you say to them that you're a bitch back, they're gonna feel attacked. If you feel that someone's coming on to you a little too strong, try and stay the bigger person and just reply civilly. Just say like, dude, like, is that really necessary? Like, come on, like, you know, it's Naruto, you know. People said the game is dying. To some, maybe it is dying, but to others like myself and a lot of the pros, it's only just getting more interesting. I'm actually finding new and really great players on this game. And dude, the atmosphere for me right now in this game, it keeps me coming back for more and more and more. Recently, I've just been playing with Dark Mask and some PMs. He beat me most of the time, don't get me wrong, but I did get these few wins in that really do bring up my hopes that I can beat him someday. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it on my opinions for the community, is that it can be better. We just need to pull in and help each other out. Haseo's links will be down in the description and things like that. So please watch his videos. You will see them. He has 2 videos basically based on the community and him talking about it. I said I'd give him a shout out, so this is it. Yeah, to give big shout out to Haseo Lightning. Please do check him out, because he's a good guy. He's got nothing but good intentions. Like myself, like Hirosuke no Mi, like many other people who are trying to improve the community, Kion, Falco, and all that. All us YouTubers want is for you guys, the viewers, just to have a good ass time in the community. And we're trying many different ways and tactics and whatever. Like I'm doing my teaching, Kion and Falcon's doing tournaments, and Haseo's bringing out his opinions. Hirosuke no Mi is bringing out the best advice possible. We're all doing our part to try and make the community possible. It's up to you guys if you can continue it out and carry it out along with us. Anyways, I rambled on way too much. Like I said, a long ass video has been about 13 minutes. But anyways, yeah, try and take into what I said into account, and really go check out Haseo's channel. His channel isn't too big right now, but potentially it can grow a lot further. And I'm sure if a lot of you guys go and check out Haseo Lightning, he speaks the truth, and he speaks some good logic. So and he's had a long road in Naruto, you know. He started from the bottom and he's gotten pretty fucking high right now. Like, he's got a nice ass clan going for him and everything. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say now, for real. I keep going on and on. Like, the Naruto community is something I could talk about forever. But anyways, if you have any questions, please be sure to hit me up in the comments or in the PMs on PlayStation, Twitter, anywhere. I am available all day, every day, until Tekken 7 comes out in a couple of weeks. I'll be taken from that. But anyways, it's been your boy Yama Poison, and your boy Kakashi. There you go. Jeanette.